And 9 batters, is part of the game. The only thing that you try to do is keep plugging guys in. And if somebody goes south a little bit, you put another guy out there. We've been able to do that. I think in college baseball, there's times you can't do that. You don't have enough guys to do that. You sort of have to live with some guys and you take it on the chin once in a while. We hadn't done that with this team, but we've been able to put guys in. If a guy faltered or maybe didn't have a good day, we made a quick change. There were a lot of Sunday games where we got 3 innings out of our starters and we won because we had guys we could go to. And we played a lot of good people. Our pitchers have done a super job. And I don't think it's luck. I think that it's a great pitching staff, and you never know what's going to happen from here, but they've done a heck of a job to put us in this position.
Hey, Ray.
Cooper starting today, the official announcement was made late. Did you particularly agonize over it, or was there any reason it took a while to announce it?
Well, I knew that Coach Calvi and Blake had some dialogue, and I know Blake, and I know how he is, and I just sort of let him chat it up last night. And then this morning, I sort of took the bull by the horns. I had him in my room at 9 a.m. And I said, Blake, this is the scenario. And I talked to him about tomorrow, I talked to him about today, and I listened and looked at him and tried to read his body language a little bit. And he just said, I just don't think it makes a lot of difference for me right now to wait till tomorrow. And I psychologically tested him a little bit, and I said, well, I think it could make a difference if you wait one more day. And he says, well, I understand you saying that, but I'm just telling you, I don't think it will make a much difference for me. I'm in good shape, I feel good. I said, okay, meeting over, you're pitching. And that was it. That was about 9:30 when that happened.
Well, I guess we know what Blake can do on the field. I guess off the field, what kind of guy is he? I mean, how would you describe him?
Pickup truck, 57 Chevy, one of those guys. I mean, he's from Nice, South Carolina.
Yeah, population 397, right?
What's that?
It's like population 397.
Yeah, he's just a tremendous person, nice young man. You know, everybody that I run into that had a chance to get to know Blake, they go, "Oh, what a great guy!" That's who he is. He's just he keeps things in perspective. He's worked awfully hard to be where he is today. And he pitched for us as a freshman, but he didn't really climb the ladder and get in these kind of situations until the latter part of his career. But he's just a tremendous young man to be around.
You mentioned how this team is very even keel. They don't get too high or too low. I would think going into a game like tomorrow night, that attitude is really going to be helpful.
You know what? I think it's who they are, and I expect the same thing. They've done too much to let anything bother them now. They're going to have a good time with it. I was really amused tonight a little bit when Wingo scuffled a little bit defensively, and our players were riding his rear end over there. Between innings, when he made a play, they were cheering for him, and he smiled. He looked in a few times and smiled at him. The ball finds you when you're having a tough night. It seemed like he had a boatload of plays to make out there.
What are you going to tell them tomorrow, though? I mean, one win from a national title.
I will tell them like I always tell them. You know, have fun, be relaxed. You've competed in a great league. We've been tested. We're going to be tested again against a great club in UCLA. And you got to strap it on and hope we get a few breaks and stay in position to win.
But do you allow yourself to think what?
No, absolutely not. No, I've been there before. We're going to play pitch by pitch, inning by inning, and see what the results are at the end.
Ray, speaking of that, who would be the odds-on leader to be that lefty to get the start? Your best guess, right?
We'll give Roth some consideration just based on what he did the other day. He'll be on 3 days as well. And you know, Tyler Webb, I like where he is right now as a young freshman. They got a few lefties in that lineup. The ball was carrying the right field tonight, especially early on. Neither one of us hit balls up in there, but you saw a couple balls go the other way, didn't go anywhere. We hit a couple balls. Christian Walker hit one of the hardest balls he's hit all year, and Amaral ran it down, you know, out in left center. So we'll go back and hash it out a little bit and see where we are.
Coach, you've watched Coop pitch a lot of games throughout his career. Considering the circumstance, what he was up against, is this his best outing maybe of his career?
He's had so many good ones. I would probably have to say this is his best one just based on the stage that we're on right now. And he was on short rest, his third time in this tournament. I can't say enough great things about his performance. And you know, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because that's who Blake Cooper is. And I'm ecstatic for him and certainly for our team that he put us in this position.
What is his legacy when you look at all the other great pitchers at South Carolina?
Well, you know, Blake's not 6'4", 225 pounds. And, you know, he's been drafted by the Diamondbacks, but you know he wasn't a high draft pick. But you know, this is he's had a Kip Balknight year for me. And Kip Balknight was a Golden Spikes winner with 17 wins one year, and Blake Cooper has been just like that. You know, two of the best years of any pitchers I've ever coached.